play.
Welcome back, viewers. Here we are again in a city that I should have memorized the name of. Thylacium. Thyroid Deliciousium. Thylacium. So we're back in Thylacium, and we are going to do this quest with the Undead. Now, for reals, I promise this time, I swear, it will not fail. I can't actually make that promise because I am not Neo, I am not one with the code, and I cannot keep this program from crashing. But I think that we have nipped this thing in the bud. I guess that's the royal we. It's funny that I keep saying we, even though, I don't even know that there is a Wii. Honestly, I guess I am just like a Nintendo commercial at this point, saying Wii. Just why, I don't know. I was going to pause this for the run over here, and then I didn't. That would have made sense, because I've already done this, and you've already seen this, but, you know, whatever. It's interesting that, here I am doing a game with, well, I guess what you would have to call good graphics in a way, and I like them. I think that they are good graphics, but this is from starting out doing Rings of Power and some games like that, which I actually, I like the graphics in Rings of Power. I like cartoony graphics like that, but, it's not the same thing. You certainly can't. Even, that's not an argument that you can make, This is a totally different animal. I don't think there's any question about that. So, man, what misadventures I've had here. I managed to die. My game started crashing. I don't know if my game crashing had anything to do with my dying in the first place or not. This guy doesn't want to get hit. You too good for your home? I mean, like, what's going on there, buddy? You too good? Oh, so there's an object that my glacial thorns won't go through. Alright, zombie defeated. Sweet. This guy's... Oh, I figured that guy was going to be a little tougher. But I guess I was wrong. And then I was wrong. This really isn't that hard. Like, it makes it vexing that I wound up having to spend so much time trying to get this done before. I mean, it can definitely be tough. These guys do a lot of damage and they have a lot of resistance, so if you get swamped, I would actually say the next phase of this quest is actually even a little bit harder. So there's definitely some elements that could be difficult in all of that. Like these undead centurions when they're elite. It's something that I noticed because usually when I'm playing my well, most of this is pretty much a no-brainer, but we'll put our extra points into Delphic Arcania Focus, I guess. But even when I was playing my Dryad, who is, basically invulnerable to most damage, I very rarely see her health go down appreciably. Even she was getting that little sound effect that the game gives you to tell you that you're getting low on health. So I played a Dryad a reasonable amount, got a Dryad up to about level 33 now. Playing that on the PC. I like PC controls for magic or ranged characters. Seems much more intuitive to control the spells that can go out in various directions using the mouse. Targeting with ranged abilities seems a lot of times to be a little awkward in these kinds of games, at least, and I feel like probably would be the case in here. not sure I can say that I've actually tried that. But, oh man, I did complete this quest tonight, because I'm gonna lose my crap. Alright. Oh man, I lost my crap. I was really hoping to hang on to my poop. Damn. Damn. I really liked that poop. I was hoping that me and that poop could be together forever. Yeah. So, I was playing I think, Death Warrior a little bit, earlier today. Played that maybe an hour. That's on the console. Actually, my Death Warrior is right around where I'm at with this. He is level 17. Now, he's melee. I feel, in my personal opinion, and my feelings and my feelingy bits, that it's a little better to do the whole deal, like, why is the senator... Oh, I thought this was the arena. I was like, why is the senator in the arena? So this is the Senate, I guess. Wow. How opulent. Except, there's no fucking chairs, man. Damn, I don't want to be on this Senate. Y'all crazy. Y'all crazy, man. Oh, jeez. Now this is slipping into, like, the territory, like, you know, you've seen on, if you watch Always Sunny in Philadelphia, there's, like, Dee likes to do her, like, Puerto Rican character that's, like, insanely racist, and then, like, they did Lethal Weapon 5, where, Mac did, like, blackface, so... Racism is hilarious! You know, if you find yourself in a position to appreciate racism, I guess, which means that it's probably not directed at you. It's probably pretty uncomfortable otherwise. I've experienced, I guess, some mild racism, but I don't know, man. Like, as a white guy, you kind of feel like... I feel wrong complaining about, like, any racism that I experience, because like, in order for me to experience racism, I have to, like, go out of my way to go to an area where there's far less white people than not white people, which, thanks to the wonderful civic planning of the people who have been in charge of the development geographically of America, is a thing that one has to actually consciously do because of ghettoization and suburbs. So, I have to actively seek out a minority group in which I would be, you know, lost or out of place, alienated, whatever, and, you know, deliberately try to make myself uncomfortable. I'm trying to remember which way I need to go here. I think I need to go the other way that I didn't go. But we shall find out. Logically, that's probably not the case, but we'll wah. See, I'm casting spells over here. Careful. Hot stuff coming through. Crap, I went the wrong way. Which wouldn't be so bad if I wasn't doing an LP. I do have a teleporting ability. Haven't put a lot of points in Delphic Arcania, so I don't know how far it allows me to teleport. It will allow me to teleport past obstacles, which can be handy for traversing some areas. That was the Battle Mage in the original Sacred can also do that sort of thing, which is part of the reason why I reached a point around when I stopped playing Sacred where I decided I wanted to make a Battle Mage so I could teleport around and either get to all portions of the map or figure out how to get to, because there were certain areas that I had read had cool things, but I couldn't figure out how to get there. Like, and this is hours of wandering around the map and looking for some way here or there. And I was playing on my vampire, which also has some teleporting abilities, but it's one of those that requires Wow, these guys are just beating me up. Yeah, I seemed to recall this being difficult. Unfortunately, these guys don't take a lot of damage, and they're elite,
You are bleeding.
and I haven't killed a single one yet. So, I'm gonna have to be a little bit clever with all of this. So that's supposed to slow them down, but I feel like the graphical issues, like, more than detract any advantage that you might be gained by this blizzard in terms of, like, helping you control a group or anything. Because I don't really feel in control of a group when I can't see them. And it's not very large. I assume it's one of those things that'll, like, get better later or something. I don't know. Yeah, so this is requiring me a lot of potions.
Into your grave, undead.
Which means it's pretty much everything that I remembered it being. So many spells to kill these guys. This is why the skill Ancient Magic would probably be pretty useful here. I just haven't been able to, like, focus these guys down or anything. Like, it's one of those deals, you know it's going to get easier once I kill a couple, but can't seem to make that happen. Alright, at least I have lots of potions, I guess. Sweet. Got that guy down. The ultimate insult, they're not even worth very much XP. Alright. We'll deal with this. Ideally, I'd just like to focus as much damage into a couple guys as possible so we can get them down. Don't care if I need to use a potion. How is this guy at full health? Was I just hitting something else? Look, that's like half damage. This is really exciting. This is making for some exciting television, or YouTube, whatever. I'm not surprised here. I had read before I even started this character that Undead were rather annoying or difficult, whatever, with this. Because, oh, I see, they're getting back up. That's what's going on there. That's great. The problem is that I do largely, well, the types of damage that I do, they have resistance to, which is physical, and I think they have resistance to cold as well, so it just all spells all kinds of problems for me. The amount of damage that I'm doing is honestly pathetic.
You are bleeding.
Waiting for you guys to die. Jeez, they're still alive. Just die. Bastard. Almost killed me again. Man. Some time-consuming stuff. Hopefully there won't be too much more. Here's the leech, I think. Who appears to have even more resistance to my damage. At least I can just launch all my crap into him. God, what did he get back up or something? Like, he's not taking any damage. Oh, okay. Yeah, he must have got back up. And he's still not dead because I didn't get XP from him. Brilliant. Would you just die, honestly? This is not entertaining anymore, right? Alright, now we have to run back and, turn that bad boy up. Sweet. I'll meet you back there. I'm just gonna pause. Alright, here we are again. Over here by this little encampment. Military encampment, as it were. Very well done. Here is your reward. Got a bit of XP and a trifling amount of gold. That was, like, insulting, considering the difficulty involved. But let's see. I'm gonna take a look at my loot, my fat loot. Bunch of stuff I can't wear. Still have that shield. I'm pretty much debating whether or not to use that. I could definitely get some better stuff in a lot of cases. That's not going to be better. We have a good item in that slot. Now I am being boring. So, regeneration per hit, that's another good example of the sorts of things that are good for a melee person. To my understanding, based on what I've read, that's definitely a go-to for melee, to use those regeneration per hit, and that'll help a melee tune to basically you just hold down whatever melee type of strike, hold down the key for it, and you'll do stuff. I'm gonna probably pause the video again, and I'll meet you back around the entrance to Thylacium, and we'll do some side quests. Alright, so here we are back again, paused a little bit, but we're back in the game. Standing strong, believing, because you can't stop believing. Don't stop believing. Don't stop believing, believing. You can try basket weaving. Don't stop believing. Have you ever woven a basket?
You are bleeding.
I've woven a basket. Because I used to be in the Boy Scouts. So that's how come I perchance, to weave a basket. Yeah. Yes, yes, I have weaved a basket. I'm glad that you asked, because yes, it was the basket that I weaved was good, you know. It had you have a loom and you do these things, you know. Sure. What accent was that supposed to be, buddy? I don't know. I don't have any money. That's a Space Ghost Coast to Coast reference that I neither expect anybody else to get, nor care if they get. It's one of those inside jokes that got left behind many years ago, but I still make it because I'm a socially maladroit person.
This stench makes me sick.
Pooh, you say? You're not socially maladroit. Why, you're quite adroit. I see you standing right now. As I am an upstanding individual, I'm often standing. Boom. Not used to the regen on this at the moment. It's not working too well for me. Okay. Main thing I want to do right now, other than killing everything that I see, is make my way over to this little class quest there, which you can always tell that it's a quest because it has a different color arrow and stuff, which is, I guess that's cool, you know. I wish I could tell you, I don't actually know whether there's any special reward for beating it, but there is a class-specific mount for, I think, not only for each class, but also there's one for each aspect, too. So, as it so happens, the one for this aspect is one of the few that's just overall good in every way, because it's, what does it have? This guy's annoying me. See, I don't like these guys that walk around and stuff. It's so hard to hit them. But it will actually ultimately reduce your Mystic Stormite, my Mystic Stormite regen. I'm not going to assume that you are going to play this, because that's probably, I don't know. I suppose there's some likelihood, since you're watching the LP, you probably have some interest in the game. It's a little bit hard to imagine that anybody's gonna really watch this LP, but I don't know, that's weird, because I always feel that way, but then again, I have some that have a lot of views. Great. A fucking breadcrumb. Why am I not surprised? I extended my video for a breadcrumb. But that's okay, because that's the direction I'm going anyway. Yeah, I'm not really gonna hit up that area. So what I'm gonna do is make my way down to this little dealy there. Actually, I believe that is a. I'm gonna turn this on first, but turn me on, turn around. Every now and then it's something, it's a something. Turn around. As bad as I imagine my singing to be when I'm singing the singing, when I listen back, it's like even worse. It's that bad combination of me not really trying, and not really knowing the song, and not really having singing skills per se. I don't have the skills to pay the bills, which I feel is like, I have a feeling that's like the 8th time I've said that. Oh well. We can't all be original all the time, can we? Sometimes you just repeat the same old shit. Why? Because, I don't know, like, it's just the way the brain works, I guess. I mean, you can't always be like masterminding some crazy mind-blowing stuff, you know. You're just like, there's quite a bit of these mobs around here. They don't give a lot of XP, but a lot of times it's about mob density and, you know, just how well you can do damage to those mobs. Some mobs are, can tend to be disproportionately difficult to kill for the amount of XP that you get from them. And that can just depend on your class and the type of damage that you do. Looks like my Raging Nimbus did quite a bit of damage to most of these mobs. It's pretty good for, I mean, it doesn't really kill much on its own, but it does soften them up. In this case, probably not all that useful. But, I mean, these aren't endgame mobs, and these aren't endgame tactics, really. So, I mean, that's known, and it's understood, right? I think the Raging Nimbus, I think I'm gonna be able to make it a lot stronger by the time I get up high in level. I don't know if that's gonna happen in this LP. Like, say on my Sacred LP, I only really got up to like level 50. So, I mean, if I got up to level 50 here, I'm not sure exactly how much I would get. A lot of figures that I see discuss like a lot of abilities really coming into their own around level 100 or so. There's one of the reasons why I really like the Dryad is because they have so many abilities that really grow and become way more interesting with level. There's a town here and you can do stuff. I'll see if my inventory's... Nah, I'm good. I'm just gonna keep going. I'm not gonna stop here. This is just some like quests you can get from here and stuff. Okay, we want to go north at this intersection. I don't feel like doing the quests at this town. I want to move the main quest along a little bit, and the reason, part of the reason that I want to do that is because I believe I found the class mount quest on my Dryad, unless it was just the class quest for my Dryad, in which case I guess I would have to read for it, but I think it's for all of them, and it's actually a pretty interesting and amusing quest. And the bonus is you get your class-specific mount, which is pretty badass, especially for this tune. Not sure, I don't recall what I was planning on as far as to whether or not I was going to use take the writing skill. Writing, not writing. You have to throw a W in there. to make everything as clear as possible, you know. While writing. I should probably end my video now, but I feel like I should really get to that town. I don't think it would be a good idea for me to do sped up segments for this game like I did with Sacred, because the free rotating camera, I have a feeling that if I speed up footage with the free rotating camera, it's gonna make like people vomit. It would just be, I'm fairly confident it'll be unwatchable, basically. So here we are, we're in this town. So probably as soon as I beat this mob of monsters, I'm probably gonna pause or stop the recording, because all I need to do now is just head up to this res. Well, see, there's a portal here, so you don't even have to click the res portal, which is pretty handy. And there's some quests around here. I don't even know if I'll do them. Probably head along towards the next stage of the game. I think I've done everything that I want to do at the moment in this area. This is all basically the Act 1 area. But so here we are in Clearview. We have left Thylacium. There's a really trippy effect going on this tent over here. Whoa, man! Like, those graphics aren't working, bro. Holy crap, my face is melting. Yeah, so, hey, you know what? This is Bezlonir signing out of another episode of Let's Play Sacred for the PC. And when we come back, we will head towards Chapter 2 and do things. And I'll probably make level 18 off screen because I'm like a hair away. So, yeah, all that stuff will be going on. So thanks for joining me, and I'll see you next time, viewers.